Time for a new video game review, and the first for the year, starting with Super Mario Bros. Wonder, a game that came out 3 months ago on the Nintendo Switch. I got the game last month and I did beat the game, so now it's finally time to do my review of it. The story in the game is Mario and the gang go to a flower kingdom, but of course Bowser appears and grabs the Wonder Seed and transforms the kingdom into his own evil kingdom. The caterpillar Prince Florin joins Mario and the others to restore the flower kingdom from Bowser. But yeah, that's the story for the game. When this game got announced back in the Direct, I would never thought there was going to be a new 2D Mario game on the Switch. I know Mario Odyssey has been out for more than 5 years. I feel like it was time to release a new one and not port 2 Mario games from Wii U to Switch. From that trailer, this looked amazing. From the art style to the characters and even how wacky it is. I'll talk about that Wonder part in a second. After beating this game, what do I think of it? It was amazing. This is a great step up for a new 2D Mario game, since the last 2D Mario games were the new Super Mario Bros. Games. I mean, yeah, they were good for the most part, but it's been getting kind of the same, and I got burned out, even though new Super Mario Bros. U hasn't been out that long. But it was great for Nintendo to get away from that series and make a new one. Plus, I think some younger developers were working on this game. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyways, I gotta talk about the gameplay, and yeah, it's still amazing. Another great addition is adding multiplayer. Yeah, it's been done in other Mario games like the new Super Mario Bros. Series and Super Mario 3D World, but there's more variety. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Toad, Toadette, even Yoshi and Nabbit are playable too. However, Yoshi and Nabbit don't take damage. Their difficulties are easy instead of hard, and they don't transform with power-ups. For me, I didn't play as Yoshi or Nabbit because it's too easy. I go with challenging difficulty. I'll talk about the difficulty later. And while none of the characters have special abilities similar to 3D World, it's good that you can swap characters. Also, there is online functionality, so that's nice. Next up are the graphics and the art style. I will say, it looks great. A huge improvement to the graphics of New Super Mario Bros. U, but I don't think it's beautiful as Mario Odyssey. Now, art style is a huge new step. Not just the way the character looks, but the backgrounds and layout of the levels. Speaking of that, the level designs are fantastic. I just like that they use some of the new design levels and not reuse the ones from the other games. And yes, they are creative. The soundtrack is also great. I love the kind of music they use when the character go into Wonder form. I also love there's callback music to other Mario games. There's new power-ups in the game. Elephant power-up, where what else? Transform into an elephant. I would never imagine an elephant Mario like that. In the power-up, you attack enemies with the trunk and spray water. Then you have the drill power-up and the bubble power-up. The drill one is cool. The enemies above get hit by the drill and you can dig underground. And the bubble one is okay. The bubble turns enemies into coins. You can use the bubble to climb across platforms. So yeah, good new power-ups, and even the fire flower appears too. I would have liked to see the past power-ups, but this is fine. Now let's get to one of the best parts in the game. You already know what it is, the Wonder Effect. This has to be the craziest and trippiest Mario games I've played. It's like a drug acid trip. Every time you touch the Wonder Flower, Mario can do whatever. Like, I was enjoying the Wonder Effect in the levels so much. It's hard to pick which one's my favorite because they're all amazing, but I do love the way it is. After the trippy levels, you do collect the Wonder Seed at the end, and even another one at the end of the level. Sometimes you can even grab 3 Wonder Seeds in some levels, in which another great thing about the game is replayability. I mentioned in the Mario Odyssey video, I said that game didn't have replay value, but in this one, it does. And I love going back to levels I miss, and even unlocking levels to get more Wonder Seeds. Now let's get to the bosses, and I have to say, they are easy. Bowser Jr.'s Wonder Effects are good, but it's still easy. The robot Bowser and ships are easy to take out, and even the final boss, Bowser. I will say it looks very creative using a rhythm style. I do love it. However, Bowser was so easy to beat, and I didn't die once in that battle. That's how lucky I was. The difficulty in the game is pretty good. It can be hard sometimes in certain levels at the end, but I still did a good job. And I can still restart a lot and grabbing 1-up mushrooms in case I run out. I have no problem with the difficulty in this game because it's still fun overall, and it's not half like Super Mario 3D World was. Like some of the other Mario games, there is a secret world after you beat the game, which I don't know when I'll start doing them. Before I end my review, I have to talk about the new voice for Mario. Charles Martinet has been voicing the character for a long time, and this is the first one not to have him. Kevin Afghani is now the new voice for Mario, and he does sound great. But yeah, this is no shock to you all when I do really love Super Mario Bros. Wonder. If I had to rank this game will definitely be in my top 10 favorite Mario games. Not only that, but it beats all the new Super Mario Bros. Games in terms of creativity, and almost my favorite 2D Mario game as a close second, with Mario World being my favorite. Hopefully one day I would love to go back and revisit the levels, but it's still an awesome game, nonetheless. That is all for the review. It was a great start for a video game review for the year. I have another one coming up after this, and I'm gonna focus on Sonic. Yeah, can't wait to do that one. I will see you all for the next video on Sonic.